Hello and welcome to this video. Welcome to my channel. I'm Shelby and it has been a minute since I have done a video about Lana Del Rey. I revisited I almost said Born and Raised, that's John Mayer. I revisited Born to Die for the first time in almost 8 years, or minimum 8 years. Last year, that was a video I did. And then I also listened to Ultraviolence for the first time. But I've taken a pretty long break from listening to any other albums by Lana Del Rey, and I really don't have a reason for it. I think there's just been a lot of different musicians I've been wanting to cover on my channel that I haven't been able to get through some of Lana Del Rey's other albums yet. But I really enjoy Lana Del Rey's voice a lot because I think it is insanely unique for more of a mainstream voice in present day. And because of that, I actually thought it would be fun to look at some live performances by her. I have not really seen any live performances from Lana Del Rey that I can recall. Her voice and her style of singing is just not one you hear in this day and age, especially when it comes to mainstream music. And I'm curious to know how it sounds genuinely live. One thing about her albums is that she definitely likes to have kind of some like distortion or effects, not quite saying distortion on her voice to like alter how the notes come out, not like auto tune, but she likes to have her voice sound like it's in one big empty room a lot on her albums, and it just makes it a lot more whimsical. So I am curious to see how it sounds just purely on its own live. So I've picked two songs that I love very, very much by Lana Del Rey that were also singles, because I feel like singles are the ones that are easiest to find performances of because there'll be TV appearances and such. And I did one from Born to Die, which is Video Games, and the other one we're going to watch, or I'm going to watch, but hopefully you watch along with me, is Brooklyn Baby, because I am completely obsessed with that song. I think it's a wonderful song and I love singing along to it. We'll go in order from oldest to newest, even though they're both songs from a few years ago. So I want to go ahead and start with watching a performance of Video Games. Oh, this is such a good song.
Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. You open up a beer, so you get over here and play your video games. I'm in your favorite sundress, getting undressed, take your body downtown, honey.
So, her voice is so unique. It's like cashmere. It's like luxurious. Oh, that vibrato.
It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe now you do.
Her voice is just so dynamic in how she chooses to deliver certain words. Oh man. This is on point. Oh my gosh. I have nothing to say. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Baby, now you do.
She's like the queen of lofty notes.
It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. It's only worth living if somebody is loving you. And now you do.
I love the little variation. Ooh. Ooh, my goodness. Oh my gosh, that first song. I feel like it was just gorgeous because I'm so happy that her voice sounds exactly the same live as it does in like on her studio recordings. And I was suspecting and hoping that was the case, but the only reason why I ever like questioned it slightly is because she does add some of the effects on her voice, and I didn't know how much it would actually shift it. But and also it's because I said cashmere. That's such a weird word, but that's how I would describe her voice. It's soft and it just feels very sultry and luxurious and just very fine, but her delivery of certain words and how she can like pull it in and project out. I mean, she really uses her tone and like different levels of breathiness while she's singing to make the song and the lyrics even more interesting for the listener to listen to. So next up, I'm going to watch a performance of Brooklyn Baby, and this is just from a tour that she had. So the audio quality, I mean, we're going to also be hearing fans and such cheering, but I really did want to watch performance from a tour because TV performance, it's one song and you're done, but this is a concert in front of all of her fans and something that she has to do, you know, every night or every other night or so. So I'm curious to see how her voice sounds in this sort of a setting. I love this song. I love this song. She sounds great already. Spot on. Nice and strong. Woo. Nice and strong. I want to sing along, but I won't. How's she gonna do it? Ooh, girl. Yes. Ooh. She sounds incredible on this song. She sounds so good. Oh, I love when artists switch it up live.
Cause my boyfriend's in a band. He plays guitar on a secondary. I've got feathers in my hair. I get down to be poetry. My jazz collection's I'm talking about my generation. I'm talking about the new nation. And if you don't like it, you can beat it, baby. Never like the way you said it. You can beat it, baby. Never like the way you said it. So if you don't get it, forget it. 'Cause I don't have to fucking save it.
Okay, I hear you, fan.
'Cause my boyfriend's in a band. He plays guitar on a secondary. I've got feathers in my hair. I get high on hydroponic weed. Just collections
She owns that line, how she sings it. Her voice, and it just looks beyond effortless for her. She's not straining at all. Oh my gosh. That would be a really cool song to see live. Brooklyn Baby would be such a cool song to see live. I mean, honestly, all of Lana Del Rey's songs would be so cool to see live, but it would just be. I wish I could see her at a place like the House of Blues, like a smaller, more intimate place, but that would be like just absolutely perfect, absolute perfection. What I loved about her performances was that she is just standing there singing, letting her voice do the work. She's not putting on a, huge spectacle or anything. And that's because she doesn't have to. Her style of music speaks for itself. Her voice and the band and the overall arrangements speak for itself. And that's what her fans love. Her music is just so kind of like psychedelic, whimsical. It just takes you on a journey that it's more so for the listener to get lost in the song than to get lost in a spectacle of whatever could be happening on stage. And vocally, she sounded like spot on. She was hitting her notes. She added some flair in it too, which I will always love when an artist switches up a song from the studio version to when they're performing it live. I always think that's amazing. But I really enjoyed that. I feel like that is just such a vibe, and it would be so great to see live in person. Let me know in the comments if there are other songs or other performances that you really enjoy of Lana Del Rey's that I should check out. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. And thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you made it until the very end. And until my next one, bye.